What is up, my duos? Welcome back to another NBA 2K20 video, and today we'll be playing as Toronto Raptors. And I played a little bit, but the thing is, I recorded all of it, but I lost the file from my records. So yeah. I tried to upload them the other day, and that's when I noticed it was gone, so I don't know. So that sucks. But anyway, what happened while in the upload thingy-ma-bobbers, I had what did I say?
There's a lot of great shoes out there.
That's right.
Oh yeah, I made my own custom shoes. I'm a starter. I'm not sure if that happened in one of my previous videos, but I am now a starter.
In each category.
So
And we will see you back here
that's good.
this Friday at 4 p.m. Pacific.
Oh, by the way, I'm gonna skip a cutscene, but that's just because I already know what I need to do in there. I need to make a half-court shot because I've done that before in my previous freaking diarrhea. I did that in the previous my career build things, whatever. I don't know why that was so hard for me to say, but I said it now. Okay. Give me a ball.
North of the border. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. And now Washington's starting group. They've got Anthony. He's out there with Wall. Wagner out there with Brown. And it's Hernandez in at the 4 slot. And for Toronto, Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Davis is out there with Lowry. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. Well, every year, despite the expert predictions, there are always big surprises. Some things that come out of the blue, or they're fun to watch.
We tend to use that word expert lightly because you never know, despite collections of talent, who's going to work well together, who develops their chemistries, what injuries play a part in a particular season. Are there mid-season trades that sort of maybe change the chemistry and the makeup of a particular roster? So listen, predictions, take them with a grain of salt. You never know how an NBA season might play out.
And that's why we love the regular
spin
season so much.
move.
Long, yes, but so many different twists and turns along the way.
No doubt.
Yeah, also the
Love seeing a
points per
point
game,
guard
I
who can
think.
explode to the rim like that.
Assists per
Great
game, field goal
attitude
percentage,
and
steals.
even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute. He said he honestly doesn't know what to expect. This is the first meeting between these two teams this year, so there'll be some feeling out at the beginning. But he told me sometimes that's when we're at our best, and we're relying on our instincts and awareness at the offensive end. Kevin, we'll see if that holds true.
Thanks for the report, DA. Looking to get into a rhythm early, Greg, with their shooting.
And I think to get into a good flow, you need to get everyone involved, even if it's as a facilitator.
Well, I think that's where knowing where your teammates are on the floor at all times is critical, and then being willing to give them the ball at the appropriate time.
He gets that one.
just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, Greg, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Davis after the made shot from Hernandez. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. And Davis, here we go. Here's Ibaka. The Raptors rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Wall with the slam.
That is what we mean by the fast twitch athlete. John Wall explodes to the rack.
And the Raptors with the ball. They trail by 1. It's a floater. Lowry can't get it to go. Wizards have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Wall attack.
Oh, yeah.
My goodness. This seems to be the new breed of point guards who can play above the rim. Wall finishing with style.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Lowry kicks to Anunoby. Back to Lowry. He doesn't hit that one. Now the Wizards take it the other way.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Payton, good.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that, Greg. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Here's Davis after the basket by Washington. Ibaka outside. And again, no good by Toronto.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And the shot's good from Hernandez. And if you've been trying to figure out what looks different with Shea, I'll give you a hint. It's the shoes.
Shea is rocking his brand new custom colorway. The two sides have been working on this project for some time, and you can't help but be impressed with the result.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
I think it was clear, Greg, that their plan was to attack from the three-point line, and it worked to perfection.
Now here is Lowry. 29 points for him last game against Detroit.
And you know, he was getting fouled time and time again and really delivered at the free throw line. Huge contribution there, guys. And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly. Oh, great ball movement there.
Now Davis. He's still scoreless so far in this one. At the top of the key, Lowry. And it's blocked.
Get that out of here, brother.
And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Here's Siakam, and can't hit the shot. And now, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double checking, and the game continues on.
Raptors trail by 12. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Siakam up top. Outside for Lowry. The pass to Anunoby. And again, Toronto no luck. On offense, here are the Wizards. They're on a 17-5 run here. Pass to Hernandez. The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam. And here's a look at some numbers for him. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here.
And with the break here, let's look at the stats for Payton. He's getting around 4 points a game,
Gary.
3 rebounds, and 2 assists. I mean, the numbers aren't bad on their own, but he knows that he can help this team in a bigger way.
And sometimes it comes down to the flow of the offense. One night it's your night, another night perhaps it's somebody else's.
Toronto's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. And the Raptors call time here. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Wizards team.
And they were unbeaten against this club last season. Not surprising considering where they both finished in the standings.
Well, they're more talented, more accomplished at this point, but you can't rely on that and start taking plays off. You could get surprised.
Now we get a chance.
Sorry, I had to
Count
show
the
you guys
standings
that.
out east already. We are in December. Taking a look at Washington, they've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And checking out Toronto, 7.5 games behind.
And for the Raptors, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Raptors' Nick Nurse winning an NBA title in his first season. Greg is an NBA head coach.
The first time a head coach who'd also helmed a team in a foreign league has won it. Nurse often reminisces fondly on those days coaching in Europe. And this summer he was entrusted with coaching the Canadian national team at the FIBA World Cup.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good look.
And one, let's go.
Giannonobi on the interior.
Attacking the rack to great effect.
Andre Hollis Jefferson, he's checked in for Toronto.
And the most improved player in the league last season, Pascal Siakam, got better in every statistical category.
Shots good by Ibaka.
Well, you love Serge Ibaka's shot selection, especially inside where he's so efficient.
Here's Hernandez. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. 10 points for him.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And it's those diamond-in-the-rough players that so often elevate the top teams. And, Greg, that's what the Raptors found in Pascal Siakam.
No doubt, the 27th pick back in 2016, now a full-time starter on a rookie contract, just over $2 million this season. He is due for a big raise.
The Wizards shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Both free throws good from Hernandez. Here's Lowry. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Passes it to Anunoby. And there's the feed to Ibaka. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Excellent defense there from Hernandez. Washington leading now by 16. Back to Wall. To the wing right side. It's stolen by Davis.
Whenever I hear Davis, I think of
Pass
AD,
to Anunoby.
Anthony Davis.
Payton against Lowry. Not going to go that time. Now Washington takes it the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win.
Oh, yeah.
The price of admission. Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical. Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine, Kev.
And so Lowry will bring it up for the
Jump too
Raptors.
early.
It's a 16-point game.
Talking about that rebound by jump too early.
The pass to Anunoby. To the wing on the left. There's Hollis Jefferson. Nails the 16-footer. Hollis Jefferson's got his second basket of the night.
Well, you love watching Hollis Jefferson on the catch and shoot. He has committed to developing his offensive game.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit, Greg, for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
For the finish. Wow, hammering it in.
But yeah, double-double first quarter.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Really? He's right. I guess it has to do with points, not any other stat, because I'd be winning in every other stat for real. Field goal percentage, yes. Blocks, yes. Steals, yes. Assists, yes. Rebounds, yes.
I know it's early, Greg, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Now, here's Lowry. Pass to Anunoby. Out left to the wing. Clock at 6. Davis finds Lowry. Knocked loose. Wall with the steal. Here's Hernandez. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
What's the pretty
Wall's got
layup?
3 assists tonight.
Well, a lot of Wall's passes end up on the highlight reel. He just makes it so easy for his guys to catch and finish.
And here is Davis. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Outside Lowry. Takes the 13-footer. Ibaka, no luck.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Back to Payton. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Toronto's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. Lowry with the ball. Passes it to Anunoby. Shot to stop the run. The shot that time not on target. Excellent D there from Hernandez. It's tipped. Wall passes to Hernandez. Nice ball movement by Washington. Wagner can't hit. Here's Hollis Jefferson. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Sinks the triple. Anunoby's got 5.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
Brown, that's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passes.
Raptors trail by 21.
I need.
Here's Lowry. That's good. A tough shooting night. He's 2 for 8 and looking for more.
Well, small frame, but big heart. How about Kyle Lowry's toughness on the finish through contact?
Washington calls timeout.
You know, you think about the most important players in Toronto Raptors history.
Am I going to play a
probably number
full
one.
quarter? I don't think I've
DeMar
ever done that
DeRozan would
before. I
be
don't
on
think
that
I've
list.
ever played a
But
full
boy,
quarter.
Kyle Lowry has got to be there as well. Remarkable how far they've come since he joined the team back in 2012.
Here's what Toronto's going with right now. Marc Gasol's checked in for OG Anunoby. Thomas comes in for Davis. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Kyle Lowry. And the Raptors and Lowry both grew together, wouldn't you say?
A marriage made in heaven. Kyle Lowry has always played with a
Yeah, I don't
huge
think I've
chip
ever
on his
played a full
shoulder.
quarter. Can
He
I do
still
it?
carries that edge, but
Yeah, I don't think I've
maturity
ever done
and
that.
leadership turned into a championship in Toronto. Doesn't get better than that.
Anunoby, he's checked in for the Raptors.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now here's VanVleet. He's guarded closely. And he dunks it down.
Yes.
If you don't take care of the
Yes.
ball Fellas, that's
Yes.
what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And here are the Raptors now, following the bucket by the Wizards. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Gasol. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the
Don't
shot
send me out,
off in
don't send me
time.
out, don't send me out.
And Washington making a change here. Baird.
No, I was so close to playing a whole quarter.
Lowry against Wall.
I wish Wall's points looking like.
Ibaka right side. Tries again, and he sinks the layup. Ibaka's got 9.
Kev, we know this about Serge Ibaka. This guy is a strong presence on the offensive glass. If you don't check him out, you're going to get hurt.
Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Lowry out there with Davis, and it's Ibaka in at the center. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Now, here's Siakam. 8 points for him. No good that time. Nice D from Hernandez. Brown wide open. He fires. No good off the back of the rim.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Toronto's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, one of the reasons Toronto was able to win the NBA championship was the astronomical improvement from Pascal Siakam, who was recognized as the league's most improved player. It was the dream of Pascal's late father that he'd reach this level, and his determination to make that reality has brought him a long way from home. Kevin?
It has indeed, DA. Great story, and thank you.
Sure, someone's calling us on the house phone. I was.
On Saturday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. And then on Monday, they're off to New York to face the Knicks.
Looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
Well, Mr. Siakam can elevate well above the rim. Nicely done.
There's the pass to Payton. To the paint. No good.
Oh, come on. I should have gone in.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And there's Lowry. That's good on the
See,
inside.
one assist. I mean, not one assist.
13
One
points for Kyle Lowry.
more.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
No.
What?
Toronto's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Pass to Siakam. Lets it go with a 3. No good.
There we go. Triple double.
And the Wizards now going the other way. Hernandez passes to Payton. No good from Hernandez.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Shots good by Ibaka.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Boy, when you think back to last season for the Wizards, finishing just 32 and 50 overall, only the second time in 6 years that they've missed the playoffs. I think going into the year, many thought they'd be a postseason factor.
Here's Payton. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And he's got his first chance at the line here. That's good from Payton. And the Raptors with possession. They're on a 13-5 run here. Baseline jumper, and the Raptors tack on 2 more. And for the Wizards, Doris ended up middle of the road after the John Wall injury last season.
And you have to wonder, Kevin, how much longer do they stick with this current core? John Wall and Bradley Beal obviously are very good, but they have not translated to tremendous postseason success. And now with the questions raised by Wall's injury last season, what do they do?
Doris, if you were going to build a team around one player, who would that player be?
Well, I think because of his age and continued growth opportunity, I would probably say Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah.
He's playing it.
Antetokounmpo. No!
He's still got
No,
another
it's
decade where he's
Antetokounmpo, not
probably in the
Antetokounmpo.
peak range of
Oh
his
my
playing
God,
capabilities.
no,
And the
Antetokounmpo,
reality is
Antetokounmpo.
Giannis still has so much growing to do. He's a force at the rim. He continues
I don't
to build
know.
that
I don't
three-point
know
game.
who
And
Antetokounmpo
Kevin,
is.
once
I
he
know
gets
who
that in
Antetokounmpo.
between game, he will be unguardable.
That should have definitely gone
Can't
in.
argue that at all. So it's Toronto now, after the miss from Hernandez. And it's in there. 14 points for Siakam.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
The Wizards working the ball around.
Let me get
now.
some points real quick. I swear, if this
Here's
isn't going, I'm going to be
Hernandez
so
up
mad.
and
Thank
from
you.
below block. 20 points for him.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Toronto's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Davis with it. Now Payton defending. 6 to shoot. Lowry kicks to Siakam. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And they haven't worked it inside as much as they did earlier in the game. Now that they have the lead, they don't seem as determined to pound it down low.
I think quickness has probably never been more important in the NBA, but you cannot overlook the value of strength. Think about a guy like Kyle Lowry. He's not the biggest, he's not the most explosive, but he's got strength and he's got that bulldog mentality.
Alexa,
Here's Lowry.
what's the
After the
temperature?
basket by Washington. From the arc. No good. This number 7, he's made 8 from the field.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason
Yeah.
why they're in control.
Can you tell how confident and comfortable John Wall is putting a team on his back? Do you not love the athletic guard who stays?
What's this points looking like? What is that? I'm putting the team on my back. I don't know what you're talking about. 22, 11, 17, 2, 1. Bro, look at this. Look at this, brother.
It's aggressive.
Brother.
Lowry against Wall. Now here is Lowry. He's covered closely. And a miss there on the triple. The Wizards shooting in the second quarter has been superb. 58% from the field. And he gets the bucket.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And so Siakam will bring it up for Toronto.
Freaking dinosaur diarrhea.
Got a piece of it. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka.
Yeah, I don't know what to say.
That's
That
his
was.
third foul of the game. 9 seconds left.
No!
It's a risky pass to make. I mean, for the reason we just saw, the D has too much time to get in position.
That's nicely contested by Wall. I think his defense is really overlooked.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Washington out in front, running away with this one. And we'll be back right.
I need to tack up some points. I don't have that many.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Hernandez.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at the Wizards. We've got Wagner, Peyton is out there with Wall. Then there's Brown, and it's Hernandez in at the 4 spot. The Raptors shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Now Lowry. High post to Baca. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
What I love is this guy gives you all-out effort every minute he's on the floor. Pascal Siakam getting second chance opportunity there.
And one issue that has been a trouble spot for the Wizards for years now, outside shooting.
You know what, Greg, last year they made a real attempt to take more threes. So they do that, but then they finished 4th worst in three-point percentage. That is not a recipe for success. Listen, they know they want to be a team that can shoot from deep, but they've got to find more consistency, right? Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
To the inside, Hernandez lays it up and in off the pretty assist. 27 points for him.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Pass it to me.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that...
I wonder who passed it to me. Hold on. I really want to see. I can't tell. I don't know if it was John Wall or Mo Wagner. Okay, it was
It's a terrific start right there.
Lowry kicks to Anunoby. He feeds it to Ibaka.
And the move back to his more natural 5 position has rejuvenated Serge Ibaka. More room to operate offensively, and defensively he can stay in the paint where he's effective.
And both free throws good for Serge Ibaka.
Well, let's remember, Serge Ibaka is a defensive presence. This guy, an elite shot blocker early in his career, and he is now a capable scorer from just about anywhere.
And oh, here we go. Lowry's got the fast break chance. Banked in off the glass. Lowry's got 19 points.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
The shot's good from Hernandez. And Ibaka's shooting ability, Doris, had enabled him to play some power forward, but his mobility was being tested.
Correct, because at Ibaka's size, it's tough to ask him to chase smaller guys around the perimeter. He is much better suited playing inside and protecting the rim. I think you saw that last season.
Here's Siakam, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
And the Raptors with some changes. Marc Gasol's checked in for Ibaka, and it's Fred VanVleet in for Davis. Then for the Wizards, Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Mo Wagner, and it's Hachimura in for Troy Brown. Passes to Hachimura. The shot, no good.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Anunoby passes to Siakam. Off target from outside. Wizards leading by 19 points. Here's Hernandez. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And the instincts there from Hachimura. Notice the overcommitment
Alexa,
defense and then makes
I messed
the right
up.
pass.
I messed
3
up.
minutes into the second half. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it
Never mind.
to the middle. Here's Siakam. 2 free throws coming up, and they call this.
Now you decide to do.
Doris, if you had a list
Stop.
of players with all the great talent in this league, that's
Alexa,
difficult to
I messed up.
one-on-one, who would that be?
Well, like in similar situations, I can
Bruh.
give you just one. Some names that come immediately to mind. James Harden, obviously, has been in the MVP race.
Bruh.
And the pass to Hernandez. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got his 9th assist in the game now. And here's Lowry. 19 points in the game. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Lowry. Great pass to set the lay-in. Lowry's got 4 points this quarter.
When Kyle Lowry is cooking, his teammates actively look for him.
Hernandez passes to Brown. Fading outside. Here's Hernandez.
Green.
Washington again with the bucket.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Raptors trail by 18, and they pick up 2. Ibaka's got 15.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Nope. Hernandez. It's stolen by Brown. Wagner not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
And Lowry gets double teamed. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Outside, Davis. A three-pointer off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Wizards passing it around, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation, my goodness.
Anunoby in the corner. Offline with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
They get it back. The shot's good from Hernandez. He's got 39.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Toronto's gone downtown to watch since halftime. They've missed 5 of their 9 attempts out there. And oh, here we go. Wall. No.
Look at the pass.
Now he has the speed of a track star. Wall devastating, running the transition opportunity.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the third. Left side Lowry. Here's Hollis Jefferson, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's the Wizards running away with it. And we'll be back with you right after this. And let's take now this one to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates, Greg. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. The Raptors shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Lowry out there with Davis. Then it's Ibaka, and it's Hollis Jefferson in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Davis kicks to Lowry. Over Wagner. The shot by Lowry, no good.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
The steal.
Why did it pass the wall?
Here's Anunoby. And it's set by Hernandez. Passes it to
Shoot it, you were open.
Down low.
Guess I'll have to.
From 7, it falls, and 2 points from Hernandez.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
He gets it in there.
Wow, what an easy look Kyle Lowry creates for his teammates. One of the best setup men in the entire league.
Hernandez passes to Wagner. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Wall, no luck. And it's Davis with the ball for Toronto. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. Right side Lowry drawing the double team and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Doris, isn't it interesting that we're seeing some teams with more three-point attempts than two-point attempts?
It's incredible, Kevin, that every year over the last decade you see more three-point attempts across all 30 NBA teams. And think about the Houston Rockets. In each of the last 2 years, the Rockets have actually taken more threes than twos. This is the evolution of the game. It is not going anywhere. There's two high-valued shots in the league. Restricted area twos, that means point-blank opportunities at the rim, and three-point shots, and everything else in between seems to be getting lost.
And he uses the glass on the layup. Lowry's got 23.
I'd say this guy just loves having the ball in his hands, Kevin, and why not when Lowry can make moves like that?
Ball going up court. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Crap.
It's stolen by Davis. And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist by Davis. Davis has got assist number 7 for him tonight. Here's Hernandez. That's tipped. And he banks in the layup. He has 45 points.
Yes,
Boy,
I do.
that's a
Yes, I do.
backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their
Look
lead.
at 50.
You
I'm
want to
gonna try
make
get
sure
some
your
more
opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
Now the pass to Lowry. And Lowry gets double teamed. That shot wide open. Davis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Hernandez shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Guys, how about the journey of the Raptors' Nick Nurse? So well traveled before taking the head job at Toronto. This guy has shown his worth. In his first season as a head coach in the NBA, it translates to a title. Absolutely incredible.
And the Raptors making a change here. Siakam's Here's Hernandez, and that one foul gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And Coach Nick Nurse paid some dues, Doris, before his turn as head coach of this Toronto team.
Well, think about it. Early in his career, he's a player coach in the British Basketball League. Then he goes and establishes a G League franchise in his home state of Iowa. Then to lead that team to a title in 2011, join another G League team for the Raptors and win a title in 2013. Really an incredible journey, guys.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Lowry's shot is good. Lowry's got 12 points in just the second half. Washington leading now by 17. Here's Hernandez, Payton outside. The fader. Again, the Wizards score.
This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
The Raptors have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. Lowry rejected.
Get that out of here, brother.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
No clue where that pass was.
Jefferson, Toronto, good on the triple.
Passing Mr. Hollis Jefferson. Using his size, he's right over the defense. Pretty.
Good.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Smith against Lowry. Siakam outside. The 10-footer. He hits the back iron, sinks the shot. Siakam's got 39.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening.
How dare you do that backward violation?
12 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
They give him that
They
British.
swipe it.
I like to dunk it at the end.
And again, the turnover.
Jesus on it. Jesus, Meezus. Cheese it, cheese it, cheese it, cheese it, cheese it, cheese it.
And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's
Yeah, I just wanted to try to
the way
get
they
a
did
last
tonight
second
says,
point,
I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony. Saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
Hey, Shaq here. I appreciate you.
Jay, need you for that meet and greet with auction winners? It's gotta be now.
So just 1 second, 1 second. Hey, you got my colorways. Hey, cool, get it. You the man, you the man. Oh, you.
Good job.
Really strong play from Chambers, but I want to talk about something I like to call perspective.
Okay, say it with me, everyone. Stop hating Hank.
No. Look, I'm not here to tell you Che's a bust. I'm not here to tell you he's no good, but I am here to tell you that he hasn't done anything yet.
Nothing? Way harsh.
Is he high?
You know I love Che. I think he's got all the potential in the world. But when I see people out here talking like he's a Hall of Famer already, look, I gotta pump the brakes. I'm sorry. Can we let the kid earn it first, or what?
Earned it already. What are you talking about?
And until he proves that he can do it again and again, year after year, let's hold off on anointing him.
Do not anoint. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Will Che fall back to earth anytime soon, or is this the new norm? We'll talk about it next after the break. You're listening to Hank and the Hornet on
This is the new norm. This is the new norm.
You like the display?
This is nice, man. You did this?
Yeah, it's team effort. I helped.
What's your name, bro?
Jake.
Jay. It's
Right on.
nice.
Right on, Jay. If you need anything, just let me know.
We'll do, Jake.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
You guys ready to hammer out this deal?
Wow.
Let's do it. All right.
Wowie, wowie, wow, wow, wowie, wow, wowie, 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 weep, 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 weep. Weep, 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 weep. Weep, 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 weep.
Fantastic. Looking forward to a long and healthy relationship.
Are you?
Thanks, Chad.
You're welcome. See y'all later.
All right.
Skeet skirt in the dirt. I said skeet skirt in the dirt. 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 I said skeet skirt in the dirt. Skeet skirtus in the dirt. Skeet skirtus in the dirt. Skeet skirtus in the skirtus. Skeet skirtus in the dirt. I said skeet skirtus. Skeet skirtus in the dirt. Skeet skirtus. Skeet skirtus in the dirt. Skeet skirtus. Alright, back. I have to go pee-pee with my pee-pee. See if I can get something that I've been wanting for a while. Oh, I think it costs 75,000. I'm not sure. BC, but thank you. I wonder what would happen. That would be weird if he says thank you. Pee pee poo poo. The man is doing lunges over there. I don't know why he's doing lunges. He just be doing lunges. I don't know why I'm singing, but do you like it? Do you like my singing? Do you like my singing? Answer me, you piece of garbage.
So, Levi?
Jake, just the man.
Levi.
Got something for you.
Oh, cool. Thanks, bro.
How much is it? How much money did I get? I want to know how much money I got. 500 VC. What the actual crapple apple? What the actual crapple apple? Only 500 VC. You think I'm walking the wrong way? I don't know. Never mind, I'm walking the right way.
Evening. Something I can help you with?
I'm not sure yet. I'll let you know.